Well, I got you right where you live, didn't I, Scotty?
Did you?
Oh, come on. I saw your face when I mentioned Walt Hudson's name. You just about turned green.
Who? What'd you say the guy's name was?
You can give up the act, Scotty. I know about your little arrangement with Walt Hudson.
Okay, just for laughs, Heather, why don't you tell me what you think you know?
Just for laughs, I will. It seems like Walt Hudson is your little spy down at police headquarters. Whatever he finds out, he comes back to you and tells you about it. And that's plenty. Oh, and there's more.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes, apparently you're the one who's pressuring the district attorney to come down so hard on Holly Sutton. Or don't you want to deny that?
That's no crime, talking to the district attorney. You know, it's just a fellow attorney to another.
I can say that. All right, then. I'm sure you won't mind if I go to the ethics committee at the Bar Association and tell them what you told me. How do you like them apples, Mr. Attorney?
Well, done your homework.
You bet I have.
All right, listen, let's just cut all the garbage and all the insults here and everything else. What do you want?
I want you to do something you hate, Scotty. A position you put me in all the time. I think it's your turn.
All right, what you have in mind, Heather?
Did you read the morning's paper?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, it seems like Holly Sutton's having trouble raising the money for her bail.
Yeah, there was some mention of that, wasn't there?
You know there was. The bail bondsman needs to know he can get his money. And they're still short.
So?
So, they need someone to make sure that he has his money. The commission on this bail bonds is $350,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and the amount needs to be secured, Scotty, by collateral. Personal property, real property, assets, anything to meet the demand.
Yes, that is the general procedure, okay? Now, do you mind if I ask you a question?
As long as you make it quick.
What does this have to do with me, Heather?
I want you to take yourself right on down to Luke's office and tell him you're going to meet the demand. You're going to put up the security for that money.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you out of your mind?
No,
You're
I'm
crazy.
not, Scotty, and you better do what I tell you to do. Because otherwise I'm going to blow the whistle on you and Walt Hudson. Is that clear? Any questions?
Yeah, just one. Why does Holly's bail concern you so much, Heather?
Because I haven't forgotten what it feels like to be in jail unjustly.
No, I bet you haven't. Except why don't you come down to earth here for a second? Because I don't believe for 1 minute that you give a damn about Holly Sutton's comfort.
Okay, maybe I don't care about that. But I'll tell you what I do care about.
All right, then you tell me.
Your discomfort. You see, Scotty, I want to see you squirm. And you better believe me, mister. You will squirm. Because for once, I'm in control.
Tiffany, you alone?
Oh, hello, Steve.
This is John Goodwin, a photographer with one of the newspapers. Would you care to join us for lunch?
Well, that's very nice of you, Steve, but I'm sorry, Mr. Goodwin. I don't think I would be very good company today. May I have a rain check, please?
Oh, certainly, any time. Well, there's a table, a free table over here, John. Excuse us.
You might as well tell me what happened. I mean, it's written all over your face.
It's Alan.
That I could have guessed.
No, it isn't. I mean, it's my fault, too. It's both of our faults. I don't know. I'm just at my wit's end about it.
Would you like to start at the beginning with that? Just what have you two been up to now?
Well, Tiffany, my dear, how nice to see you.
Oh, Edward, what a pleasant surprise. I don't see you here very often.
Well, frankly, my dear, this is not one of my favorite restaurants. No, actually, I was looking for Alan. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
Well, I was told he might be in here. Well, perhaps if I hang around for a few moments, he might come by. May I?
Of course.
Thank you. Well, I must say that running into you like this seems to be exactly right, especially today.
Oh, is today special?
Oh, very. The way the stock market is behaving, I am having one of the best days I've had in years.
I don't know anything about the stock market.
No, perhaps not, but you certainly have an appreciation for the finer things in life, the things that success in the stock market can provide. I would say that you are the perfect accoutrement to good living.
Oh, thank you, Edward. That's very nice of you to say.
Well, I mean it, my dear. I assure you. Oh, I am unusually ebullient today, filled with the enthusiasm for life. And it is a pleasure to share that good feeling with you.
I know it's partly my fault. It's just every time the subject of Susan Moore and that little brat of hers comes up, and it comes up a lot, I lose it. I just completely lose it.
Monica, you do realize that Alan considers Jason his responsibility, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. And I suppose I respect him for it. No, I do. I do respect him for it. If he didn't, if he just walked away from it all, I would be disappointed in him.
Well, since you realize that, then it should help.
It's just that I tried to tell him what to do, to get mad, get angry, do something, and he won't do it.
And so instead you get angry.
Well, of course. Can you blame me?
Mike, I don't like to deal with blame. You know, it seldom solves anything. But I do understand why you resent Susan and Jason, because they interfere with your life, and nobody likes their life interfered with.
They interfere a lot. And they also make it really hard to stay close to Alan.
Of course they do. Because you don't share the same thing. I mean, Jason is essentially Alan's son, not yours, and you can't share the same feelings about him.
So what do? Do I just do nothing?
Oh, good Lord. No, you do just the opposite.
What's that? Walk away from it altogether.
Oh, Monica, no, that never solves anything. Look, what you have to do, the first thing you have to do is make up your mind that you will do everything in your power to make your relationship with Alan work.
I would really like to.
Well, then do it. And if you get angry, say so. Just tell Alan you're angry. Tell him why you're angry.
Well, then he gets angry.
Great. Then you're both communicating. At least that's a lot better than just walking away.
So you mean, in other words, I just get it all out. Is that it?
Right, yes. Look, Monica, if two people are talking about a problem, even if it's in anger, well, you might just be surprised how often they solve their problem.
I would really like to solve my problem with Alan.
Well, you can. If you love him and if you just hang in there and keep trying.
What do you want?
Where's Laura at?
She's out.
I can see that she's out. Where's she go, to lunch or what?
She's on an errand. Now, why don't you beat it, will you? I got work to do.
I think I'll wait for her.
I said she's out. She's on an errand, and she's not coming back today.
I still think I'll wait for her. She's got to come back eventually.
Let me tell you something, okay? This is a law office. This is not a pool hall, kid.
I know what it is. We got things to take care of.
You think all she has on her mind is a kid like you?
I said we got things to do.
And I'm telling you, she thinks about more important things than just a punk kid.
I ain't no punk kid.
Oh, no? You should hear what she says about you.
I have.
To me. She thinks you're a joke. She laughs about you all the time, Blackie.
I think I'll wait outside.
What's the matter, kid? Truth get to you a little
She
bit?
never laughed at me, Baldwin.
Why don't you wise up? You're just a kid. What have you got to offer her, huh? Absolutely nothing. And she knows that, too.
I don't believe you.
I don't care whether you believe me or not. You ought to think about it. You should hear what she calls you.
What?
She calls you a love-sick puppy.
Oh, she does not call me that.
Sure she does. You're a kid. She knows it. I bet you're still wet behind the ears.
Don't touch me.
And I'm telling you something right now. You are wasting your time. Why don't you wise up?
Laura doesn't think so.
Sure she does. She thinks that you're a kid with a schoolboy crush. She thinks it's as funny as I do, and I think it's hysterical.
Hey, what are you coming down on me for, huh? What are you getting all hyper now?
Because you're a joke. That's why. You're a half-baked street kid that thinks a woman like Laura could slightly be interested in him. Well, she's not. She thinks you're a joke, and so do I. So when you're old enough to start thinking, stop dreaming.
Jason's gone.
Oh, Susan, you look much better. Did you enjoy your nap?
Didn't you hear what I just said? Somebody took Jason. He's not here.
Susan, it's all right. When Mother was here, she just took him out for some fresh air, that's all.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. Come on, you think I'd let anything happen to Jason while I was here? Love him as much as you do. Come on, sit down. Fix you a nice drink.
Okay. What's all this?
Well, while you were taking a nap, I thought I'd help you out a little bit by paying your bills. I wrote out checks for all of them. They're right there. All you have to do is sign.
What bills?
Phone bill, the light bill, those kind of bills, Susan. I know what a drag it is trying to keep them all straight, so I put them all together there for you. All you have to do is start at the top, sign each one of them, and things will go smoothly.
You did all this work for me?
I told you I want to help out. Just start at the top and sign each one.
Boy, Heather, I can't thank you enough. I hate doing bills.
I know how you feel. Afterwards, we can celebrate.
Well, I'll tell you, you really have been a big help to me, you know it?
Well, that's what I'm here for. Now, just sign the last one.
Okay. Like this? Now, before you say one rotten thing, I want to talk to you.
I wasn't going to say anything rotten.
Okay, will you listen then?
Yes, but you must let me tell you something first.
What?
I'm really very sorry that I couldn't have lunch with you, but I got an awful lot done during that time.
Really?
Yes. First of all, I spoke to Rick and Leslie, and they're going to cover for us this weekend.
Oh?
Yeah, and that's not all. Leslie is going to lend us Mrs. Grant, and she's going to look after Jason, which is going to be terrific because then I won't be worried about him because I know the child will be in good hands, okay?
You did all of this at lunch?
Yes, and I haven't finished yet. I also made our plane reservations. I got the reservations for our suite at the hotel, and I found myself a scalper who is going to get us the best seats for the biggest hit on Broadway.
Alan...
And I have dinner reservations for us at Henri's. I think that's about all. I hope I remembered everything.
What time does the plane leave?
It leaves at noon. Okay? Now, you said you wanted to say something to me when you came in here. What is it?
What?
When you came in here, you said that there was something that you want to say to me. Please, by all means, go ahead.
Oh, right. Yes, I did. I wanted to say that the flight at noon will be fine. I can be all packed and ready to go.
Oh, good. Because I'm ready to go right now.
So am I. Thank you.
Noah?
Oh, what?
Ruby told me what happened. I'm sorry. I just looked for you in the cafeteria. I wanted to tell you that.
I left.
No. I saw Tiffany in there alone, and I figured the two of you must have had an argument. I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's not your fault.
But I feel terrible about it.
No, forget it. Sit down. Sit down. I offered, I offered the money. He didn't ask for it. Don't worry about it.
No, I just hope you know I never would have accepted that money from you if Holly and Luke weren't so desperate.
I know that. I wanted to help him. That's why I gave you the money.
I'm just sorry that you're wanting to help cause a problem between you and Tiffany.
So it caused a problem.
I'm sure, though, that when she thinks about it, she'll understand. I just wish there was something that I could do to patch things up between the two of you.
It's all right, really. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a problem. Forget it. Okay.
It just bothers me when people argue, and I don't like to be the one who's responsible.
No, you're not responsible. You're not. There's more at stake here than just a stupid argument. You're right, what you said about Luke and Holly. They're desperate now.
That they are.
I'm glad I could help. I'd do it again.
It's a wonderful attitude.
Well, that's how I feel.
I remember.
What do you remember?
You've always been concerned about other people. That's one of the things about you that It's one reason why you're so special.
You're pretty special, too. Mind if I sit here?
Hi, Black. No. Never mind. Go ahead.
I called Jackie. She said you were having lunch over here with Noah.
Yeah, well, that didn't work out.
Yeah, I can see. Well, if it makes you feel any better, it makes two of us.
What?
I went over to talk to Scotty. He shot me down. I think he was right.
Right about what?
Well, bottom line is that I think Laura likes him and not me. I mean, I thought we had something really special going. I thought we were in love. What a jerk.
Oh, Blackie, I'm sorry things aren't working out for you. But like you just said, that makes two of us.
Love is for the birds. You know that? It's just for the birds.
I've had that same thought.
I mean, 1 minute you're up, everything's going perfect, great. Next minute, boom, they kick you in the teeth.
I know.
Up 1 minute, down next minute, up 1 minute, down. It's like a yo-yo or something.
Well, nobody ever said love was perfect, did they?
Yeah. Well, I wish people could just be good friends, you know, good, solid foundation. Me and you.
I like being your friend, Blackie.
Well, it's like we said earlier. I like being your friend, too.
Besides, I think we're kind of good for each other, you know? Especially at a time like this, there's one thing we can always do.
What's that?
Cheer each other up. I'm glad I know you, friend.
Glad I know you, too, friend.
Well, that fresh air did Jason so much good that he's sound asleep already in his crib. She all right?
She's fine, Mother. She's just a little tired, that's all.
Okay, if you're going to be staying here, I'll get back to the Webbers.
Oh, will you please sign this before you go?
Heather, I've told you I'm not going to sign it till Susan does.
Mother, if you look at the bottom of the page, you'll see.
Susan signed that?
Of course, that's her signature.
How could she sign it in the condition she's in?
Mother, do you doubt this is Susan Moore's signature?
No. But I just wonder if she knew what she was doing.
Of course not. She doesn't know what she's doing half the time. That's the trouble. But I have to have this paper to protect her so I can take care of Jason.
Maybe you're right.
What's the matter?
Nothing, honey. Everything is fine. Susan, listen to me.
What?
Do you remember signing any kind of a paper for Heather?
Sure I remember. Why do you say, how do I remember?
You signed the paper.
Of course I signed the paper. You want to know something, Aunt Alice? You want to know the truth?
Yes, honey, I do.
I don't know what I'd do without Heather. She's taking such good care of me. She's taking care of everything.
Satisfied?
I guess I have to be.
Now, will you please witness Susan's signature?
On Ryan's Hope.
Did you actually leave the force last night?
Yes.
Let me help.
You can't. The best thing for you to do is to leave me alone. Please go.
I'm not giving up on this.
And on the edge of night.
No, I won't let you. No!
There's a doctor around here.
Well, the doctor's using the wrong prescription. I'm not going to let you get any worse.
Mrs. Kavanaugh, I'd like another drink.
But the bar is closed.
Ryan's Hope, the edge of night. Weekdays